That's when you can't see far in the water. Yeah, I understand that bit. That's... Oh, that's a crash egg. But no, I totally understand why people cannot handle... let's see, Subnautica. Thalassophobia is very real. It's like me with heights. Can't deal with it. In retrospect, maybe I should just park my ship kind of vertical like this. It certainly makes it easier to get out. And grab some sweet bits. Boy. This place is forthcoming. I guess there's not a whole lot of reason for me to go for the ribbon plants, seeing as I can grow them. Alright. So, frustratingly, we're looking for a data module in the Twisty Bridges. Which is kind of awkward. Because this area is actually pretty big. Oh, that might be it right there. Let's see. So what phobia is thalassophobia? Fear of the deep ocean. There's a lot of aspects to it. High capacity oxygen tank. Alright, I thought this was going to be a bit of a wash, but it turns out this is actually pretty quick. Hey, get a scanner room. Shit, you're right. Well, we got what we needed just purely based on gusto and luck. Oh. But you know what? I'm about to run out of oxygen. There's one, but I'm... Well, that's frustrating. Did I lose too much? I totally forgot to refill. I was like, it's okay, we'll have some, Did I lose enough to actually give a damn? I died, like, right over here. I think. Oh, we could use some salts. That might be the one thing to consider here. Shit, where was it? Oh, it's down there. You better run. There we go. This is just mean, from Piotr. In my application, I mentioned I had a severe galeophobia, which is, wait for it, fear of sharks. So imagine my surprise when I discovered the brute sharks here. There's a reason they didn't call them gentle sharks. Anyway, the research outpost is half finished. I scraped my leg on a broken piece of coral. The blood drew a brute shark, and I couldn't build the rest fast enough. I used an air bladder to get to the surface. Drop the builder tool inside the base. If anyone makes it down there, they can have it. If I had just gone straight down, I would have found it. It's okay. Oh, drop beacon. Oh. That's handy.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
By keeping a beacon with me, hello, you. Come here! Alright. Let's see. I know I could use some more salts. Is this more salt? Maybe. Please drive responsibly. That is responsibly. What are you talking about? Alright, let's go back to the base for a bit. Hey, what's up, Monty? How's it going? And thanks for the raid. How you guys all doing today? Let's see. Yeah, how's the Nautica? It's amazing. Below Zero is incredibly good. But it would have been... frankly, it would have been difficult for them not to make a good game after Subnautica 1. Like, it would have impressed me if they had failed. And saddened me because the first game was so good. I'm seeing a bunch of salts around here. I don't remember why I need a bunch of salt. Oh, I think I need it for hydrochloric acid. So we'll just kind of snag a couple as we go by. There we go. Alright, and ship's over here. Excuse me, sir. You're in my way! I don't know if he lived. Look, I don't like driving cars in real life. And I would never intentionally hit an animal in real life. But in this game, it's so damn satisfying. Looks at Fallout 76. Impressed me that they failed Cyberpunk and Fallout 76. So realistically, like, everybody could have told you that Fallout 76 was going to flop. And I could have told you that Cyberpunk was going to go bad. It's not like they were particularly, like, horrendous games, all things considered. Boy, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm probably hungry because I died. Like, the writing was very clearly on the wall for Cyberpunk. You know, weeks and months in advance. It wasn't necessarily, like, terrible, but it definitely had problems. Okay, some reclaimed water. Well, oh. Ew. Fair enough. Alright. So I'm gonna make a high capacity oxygen tank. Oh, I gotta take off my standard. And no more driving license for you. So I get Shell to just drive for me. Booster tank. Use oxygen to give a speed boost. Yeah, honestly, I think I'd rather go for the ultra high capacity tank. Let's see. Oh. Okay. We'll just make do with that for the time being. We need to make the scanning room. Just build it out here. Okay. And a scanner room. There we go.
A scanner room will allow you to survey the surrounding region for fragments and material resources like lithium or copper or titanium if you need help finding it. For whatever reason.
Control room for observing and managing habitat power, structural integrity, and aesthetic design. Oh, that's kind of neat. Also, eyeglass compartments. I should probably do that. Eventually, I'll make another base somewhere else. For now, use fabricator. Oh! Camera drone, HUD ship. Okay, range upgrade. I might have to make a couple of these. Because I think you can stack them. Okay, there's no way I'm out of copper. Am I out of copper? Is that possible? I'm out of copper! Huh! That's a weird feeling. So you may need more power soon. Let's see. That's possible. Yeah, we're totally fresh out. Okay. Oh, Shell, is that your cinnamon roll? Why? Why would you do this to me? Make a pizza or something else. For context, we went to IKEA the other day. I went to the wrong location, I think. That's okay. I went to the IKEA the other day, and as always, we bought meatballs and cinnamon buns. Yeah, I got the plant-based ones, which are really good. I guess this isn't necessarily where I meant to go, but you know what? I'll take it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because if I'm looking for copper, this place is probably as good as I'm gonna get it. I say as I immediately find a giant copper node. Perfect. But so, I had my last cinnamon bun earlier, and Shell's having her last one now, and she's eating it in the same room as me, and it is torturous. I am a hungry boy. There we go. Let's rip this apart. Give me that sweet copper. Oh no, there's still some more to drill here. Copper smells disgusting. What is wrong with you, my dude? Copper's great. Or copper. Cinnamon's great. Shit, there's just giant copper nodes all over the place. I came to the right location. Yeah, I absolutely adore cinnamon. It's super good. Especially cinnamon with like a little bit of nutmeg. It's so good. Like, frankly, I would put cinnamon above sugar. Cinnamon. Yeah. A little bit of cinnamon with no sugar is totally fine. Yeah, what about cinnamon sugar? I mean, you generally have to combine the two. Shell is right from the peanut gallery. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I saw another giant copper deposit over here. I think we're going to have to yoink some stuff out of the on storage, though. Yep. That's okay. I said I needed copper, and now we have it. Let's stock up on a smidge more. Let's see. The story reminds me of the greatest gift I've received in my life, a bread machine. Parents got it off a garage sale for 15 bucks. Online price is 120. Make so many things with it. I gotta work on making some more breads. What'd you guys feel about me doing just like a weird series on Wanderbot Prime occasionally where I try and make bread? Just 1 month of bread, cataloging it. Let me tell you though, I'm real bad at it. Historically, I think I have a track record of way more failures than successes when it comes to making bread. Jill's saying I don't follow the directions. She's right, of course. Let's grab a bit more copper. Yeah, the first bread I ever made, I used cornstarch instead of baking soda or something like that. I think that's what it was. Or baking powder? I don't remember. No. I don't remember what it was, but I used cornstarch instead of a major component. And, the bread came out this, like, kind of weird, dense, crunchy mess. It was actually absolutely delicious, and, like, I kind of want to look into making it again, but, you know, with an actual recipe as opposed to just guessing. My biggest issue with doing any kind of, like, recorded baking show is that my current house is awful when it comes to lighting and so on and so forth. And the kitchen is, like, even worse. There's, like, no good shelf space. And, like, I would need a much better, like, setup to actually really run a cooking show. That until I move to my next house, I'm gonna be a little hamstrung just by my location. Yeah, current what? Never heard of this house. I live in a rental house for at least a little bit. Making it sound bad. I mean, it's an okay house. My biggest issues with it come from the fact that my office is on the wrong... Oh, hey. My office is on the wrong side of the house, which means I get all of the evening sun and cook as a result of it. Okay, Shell, stop arguing with me. You are just as bad as Twitch chat right now. Actually, worse, maybe. Okay, let's just yoink a bunch of these things. Anyway, like, it's a nice enough house, but I definitely want to look for something a little bit better the next time around. Definitely with, like, a nice, like, cooking counter, so I can specifically do cooking show stuff. Not that I, like, really care too much about running a cooking show, like, it's not the kind of thing I'm looking for. Let's see. Apologize to Shell. No. I do not like it when she hangs out in the same room as me and responds to me as though we're having a conversation, but she doesn't have a mic on. Because then I'm responding to effectively a disembodied voice that you guys cannot hear. And because she's in the room with me, I kind of have to respond to it, otherwise it's just weird. And so, like, she will backseat games from the couch without a mic, and it's just like, oh, yes, games. But she especially does it with discussion topics, and it is madness. Okay. Let's see. Let's drop a lot of this off. Look at all that copper! Oh, yeah! Ask Shell to use the backseat pass. She never will. She doesn't have enough channel points for it. She doesn't actually watch the stream. Lazy duck. She's too busy watching television. Or movies. Okay, this old reclaimed water thing is actually super handy. Let's see. I was gonna snag at least a couple of these antenna plants. And then I got another grow bed. Let's get some more. Wow, that was a weird animation. Yep. Can we sponsor backseat passes for Shell? You guys are... I mean, alright. Sure. Alright, let's just dump these off. I don't know if there's anything else I'm really going to need to plant here. I probably will. There we go. Alright, so next order of business... Batteries are fine. We are loaded. What did I go through? Oh, I went through that entire process to build the modules for the scanning room. That's what it is. Cripes. You guys are just gonna fund the Shell's ability to backseat me in my own office. This is... Alright. Alright, let's unpin that recipe. We don't need it to go fast. We just need it to go. Now, is that the maximum range that this thing can go? I guess so. Alright. Let's see what it can scan for. So, data boxes, fragments, metal salvage. I guess let's start with the data boxes. Okay, maybe that's a bit bigger than it was previously. Ish. Now, is that it? Well, it works. We might specifically want to get more of these. I was really hoping to give this some more space. But yeah, we might want to just prep a bunch of Alright, Shell, you can backseat at least 27 times. 28 times. 29 times. 30 times in this room. Shit. Alright, well. I guess I can't complain anymore. Good lord. Make her do it on mic. Please don't make her do it on mic. Then I actually have to remember to include it on mic. And that involves editing. Yeah, at that point she just joined the series. And I don't want her to be part of this series because I actually really want Shell to I want Shell to record this herself. Yeah, she had played the first bit of Subnautica Below Zero, but I would say she should probably play Subnautica 1 first, just because, and then play Below Zero. Yeah, Subnautica multiplayer. I believe it's a thing, yeah. Like, we could do it, but I still think it would be more fun if she were to do it alone. Even if multiplayer would be heckin' rad. Like, to be entirely honest, I think I'd prefer to do Subnautica multiplayer with people that have already played before. So we just kind of speed mode it. That by... Yeah. That I wouldn't have the sense of discovery that a new player would. And Shell would have me guiding her through it. Oh, so we've already been here and done this. A Wholesome vs. Live Subnautica multiplayer. Probably not Wholesome vs. Live. I think we'd have too many people. The big issue is Wholesome vs. Live is, like, consistently 6 to 8 to 10 people. And so trying to do a, like, co-op series of any sort with that would probably be heck. Okay, control room, rapid decompressurization to weld team and electrical. We're getting closer. I know the control room will change the process of base building. Contains all the information you need in a singular place. Energy delegation for low sunlight areas, build layout, structural information, etc. We're leaps and bounds away from V1, which literally just rolled to the bottom of the ocean. Even on flat ground. Rapid implosion is supposed to be painless. I hope that's true. Definitely a better way to go than the electrical fire in 5.7. Poor way to go. Super unfortunate radio call to overhear. Jasmine was the latest worker that volunteered to test the control room, for hazard pay, of course. She was on the radio examining some information panels when she experienced rapid depressurization due to hull breach. Apparently the panels were welded poorly and blew a hole in the wall, so no hazard pay for her, or anyone else for that matter. At least she didn't suffer. This next build should have all the kinks ironed out. Jesus. Yeah, personally, I think I'd rather get the Wholesome verse to play Eco. Because I think Eco would work really well for us. And I'd probably have that be like a weird weekend charity stream, more than anything else. Not ICO, ECO. It's like a cooperative, ecological Minecraft. I know Vax played it before, and really enjoyed it. Okay, so it looks like we got all the data fragments around here. I was really expecting this to have more range than it does. Okay, so I'm going to take out the speed. And we're going to go range. Okay. So it does not look like we have anything else. We got a couple of fragments, though. Maybe just one, and that looks really close. I see one or two. The biggest immediate problem is that I think what I'm looking for is really deep. So I kind of want to make another one of these. Okay, how much do these cost? It's copper and magnetite. Speedrun race so the Wholesomeverse members could be fun. We found the right games. That could be interesting. Okay, so we got 4 of those. So I can make another scanner room elsewhere. Okay. So if I want to make a scanner room, I'd need table coral, 5 titanium, 2 copper, and a gold. Plus some titanium and lithium. Did I? Okay. No, that's lead. There's some copper. There's the rest. Yeah. Let's see. So the other question is a thermal plant. So, more magnetite and some aerogel. Which I think I have? Thought I have. Not in this one. Okay, so I've got a reasonable supply of things. I don't know what else I could possibly need while I'm out and about, but I think what I'm going to do is just build some temporary bases and just kind of chuck them all over the place. Okay. In flip side, we have a shit ton of fragments arrayed before us. And then I was thinking of getting one kind of down there-ish. Oh, this is the deep vents. This is probably the deep lily pads, and I think this is where I started to go to before. I was like, by the way, there's a Leviathan over there, and I was like, shit, never mind. I don't know. Let's try and make another map. I guess the other quick question would be, oh, we don't actually have the uranium. Or we do have a nuclear reactor. So I just need some plasteel and an advanced wiring kit. I guess let's snag those. Do I not have an advanced wiring kit? I guess I don't have any. They're easy enough to get. Okay. That was probably the crystal caves down there. Yeah. Okay, so last order of business. I need that reactor rod. It should be in one of these. Unless it's still in my inventory. Oh yeah, I just have the reactor rod. Cool. Yeah, a lot of fragments there. I think I'm gonna ignore them for a hot second and get this this other base set up. Because, yeah, I think all of these fragments are mostly just for loot. Nope, went the wrong direction. Really? I really got to put a beacon down. Okay, here we go. I always have the hardest time finding the actual entrance to the deep part of this region. It's a sea monkey nest. It's actually part of the reasons why I'm here. There's a thing I need. Sea truck afterburner upgrade. Might honestly be what some of these fragments are. Okay. It's like I'm kind of in the right region. Oh, that ain't it. Well, came back within range. Is this it? Here we go. Emergency power only. What? Weird. Okay. Oh, is that the base running out of juice? Yeah, base ran out of juice. It's frankly okay. I don't have table coral. I knew I forgot something. Okay. Let's see. Actually, this in my inventory. Let's see. Deep Lily base.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
And this should give us the nuclear reactor. It is inactive. I think I only have one reactor rod. I should probably go make some
Power
more.
restored. All primary systems online.
First, we should find the table coral, though. Let's see. We might also want to make another back in the other base, because apparently the solar panels are insufficient to keep the... Let's see. The solar panels are woefully insufficient for what I need. I guess that's okay. Let's see. I don't see any table coral just kind of lurking around here. That's fine. Let's see. Anything else I should keep in mind? No, not really. We are good. We have more resources than sense. So I can just kind of coast. Well. Oh, they don't have the weird other whales, the like big shelf ones. Those don't exist in this. Okay. So, big issues with this is just power generation. What I'm thinking is... I kind of prefer to keep this base perma-powered, because eventually I'm probably going to use it as a primary ingest portal location. So what I'm thinking is... we make a solar tower. Potentially with a ladder A tower of power. The other thing I'm really tempted to do, though I realize it would be somewhat unfeasible. I guess I should probably have built some solar panels here first. But the other thing I'm super tempted to do is actually go out of my way to, and I don't think I'd ever actually do this, but throw myself somewhat into creative mode. Oh, no, I was kind of low on copper earlier. Sitting right on top of a vein of it. But, actually just have it be one big base.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You know, that I can almost just run from one end of the map to the next. Okay, don't forget about hull strength. I know. Hull strength is easy, though.
Oxygen.
The tower power won't stay on all day, just increase the charge rate. But every single one of those solar panels also acts as a battery. That they increase the maximum power storage by like 25, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we probably gotta go just start ripping apart those fragments. There we go. Luckily, I placed my base right on a particularly wealthy zone, resource-wise. Is it 75 each? That's cool. Alright. Build it in. Yeah, charge should be kind of good. But yeah, once I'm done with the Tower of Power, I'll probably look into, let's see. I'll look into moving all the solar panels up. Okay. Just kind of reset that. So we needed table coral. Filtered water. Nice. Okay, did we get any... We have like 2 left. I'll have to keep that in mind. Let's see. Okay. In the interest of convenience... Go back to this. How's the storage doing? Decent. I'm going to move all of my spare building materials over in here. Let's go snag a number of those fragments. Let's see, doesn't the bioreactor work with spoiled food? Yes. This might actually work way better than I thought. Because yeah, the reason why I wanted to do this was specifically to find the ultra capacity tank fragments. The sea monkeys around here have hoarded some really good stuff. I should have checked this out when I was here previously. Yeah, when this place lit up like a Christmas tree, I should have just been like, okay, time to check these out. Because, yeah, turns out it would have actually been really worth my time. Yeah, sea truck horsepower upgrade. Get a little bit of oxygen. And go back out there. So there's sentient natives in this one. The architects, kind of. There's one. Okay, so we have the sea truck afterburner upgrade, which I'm assuming is probably a speed boost at the cost of power. Holy shit, that's a lot. Yeah, I didn't even think to check the sides when I was here earlier. But, looks like that probably would have been worth it. Is that the grappling arm? Yes! Wait. Okay, so there's a mod? There's a mod that makes it so you can give the sea truck prawn suit arms. Could I have spider truck? I think this bears investigating. Okay, those are kind of far away. The Outlaw Star. Oh man. Michelle and I started watching that. We never finished. We probably should.